It's Iron Man time. Hey, Marvel fans! Today we're diving into the top 5 best moments of Iron Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You know, those moments that made you laugh, cry, and want to build a high-tech suit in your garage? Yeah, those ones. We're talking about the genius, the billionaire, the playboy, the philanthropist himself, Tony Stark. From his snarky remarks to his selfless acts of heroism, Iron Man has left an unforgettable mark on the MCU. We're going to relive the moments that defined Tony Stark as the legend he is. So get ready for a trip down memory lane, because we're about to blast off on a wild ride through some of the most epic Iron Man moments in cinematic history. Let's suit up and get started. Picture it. The year is 2008. Nobody knew who Iron Man was. Superheroes were this weird niche thing. And then, bam, there's Tony Stark standing on a stage, the world watching, wondering who's behind the mask. This wasn't in the script, folks. This was pure, unadulterated Tony Stark, going off script and changing the game forever. That single sentence, "I am Iron Man," wasn't just a confession, it was a declaration, a line drawn in the sand. He wasn't hiding, he wasn't ashamed, he owned it, and in that moment, the MCU as we know it was born. No more secret identities, no more living in the shadows. Tony Stark ushered in a new era of heroes, and the world would never be the same. It was audacious, it was reckless, it was brilliant. It was pure Tony Stark. And it was the perfect start to the greatest superhero saga ever told. Remember that feeling you had when you first saw Iron Man fly? That rush of adrenaline, the sense of wonder, the pure, unadulterated cool factor? That's what it was like watching Tony Stark take flight in the Mark II suit for the first time. It was clumsy, it was experimental, but damn, it was exhilarating. Here was this guy, a genius, sure, but still just a man, pushing the boundaries of technology and achieving the impossible. He wasn't just a superhero, he was an inventor, a pioneer, taking us all along for the ride. That flight wasn't just about the suit, it was about the man inside it. It was about Tony Stark's unwavering belief in himself, his refusal to be limited by the impossible. It was about the thrill of discovery, the joy of invention, and the sheer audacity of dreaming big. Chapter 3. Talk about confidence. Here you have Loki, the god of mischief, strutting around like he owns the place, threatening the world with his alien army. And what does Tony Stark do? He cracks a joke. We have a Hulk. 4 little words, dripping with sarcasm and dripping with confidence. It was a total power move, a way of saying, yeah, you might be a god, but we've got something even better. And the best part, he delivers it with that trademark Tony Stark smirk, the one that says, "I've got this." That moment perfectly encapsulated everything we loved about Tony Stark. He was fearless, he was funny, and he always had a trick up his sleeve. He faced down gods and monsters with a quip and a smirk, and he always had our backs, had our... Chapter 4. This one's tough, folks. Because even though we knew it was coming, even though we knew deep down what had to be done, it still hurt like hell. Seeing Tony Stark make the ultimate sacrifice, laying down his life to save the universe, it was a gut punch, but even in his final moments, Tony Stark was still Tony Stark. That quiet "I am Iron Man," echoing his first public declaration, brought the entire saga full circle. It was a reminder that even though he started as a flawed, selfish man, he ended as a hero, willing to give everything for the greater good. His sacrifice was the ultimate act of redemption, a testament to his growth and his love for humanity. He went out the only way he knew how, on his own terms, saving the day one last time. Chapter 5. Leave it to Tony Stark to turn a near-death experience into an opportunity to build an army of robots. But hey, that's why we loved him, right? The creation of the Iron Legion was pure Tony Stark ingenuity on full display. Remember that scene where he's just casually building these suits in his basement, testing them out, blowing stuff up? It was like watching a kid in a candy store, except the candy store was filled with high-tech weaponry and the kid was a genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. The Iron Legion wasn't just about firepower, it was about Tony's need to protect, to ensure that even if he couldn't be everywhere at once, he could still make a difference. It was a testament to his brilliance, his drive, and his unwavering determination to make the world a safer place. Outright. There you have it, folks. Iron Man's top 5 moments in the MCU. We laughed, we cried, we wished we had a suit of our own. From his cocky beginnings to his heroic end, Tony Stark left an indelible mark on our hearts and minds. He showed us that even flawed individuals can rise to the occasion, that even geniuses make mistakes, and that sometimes the greatest act of heroism is sacrifice. Iron Man's legacy will live on, inspiring us to be better, to fight for what's right, and to never ever stop innovating. Which one of these epic moments is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Marvel content.